Okay, class, we're going to take notes using this video today, or probably several videos. I'm not sure how long each video can be, so I'll probably make several videos that are 4 or 5 minutes long. So anyway, let's jump in there. I'm not feeling good today, so I'm going to keep it kind of basic, but hopefully you'll get the point across. So this first page is actually some review work. We're just going to add two functions together, subtract two functions, multiply two functions, and divide two functions. And of course, anytime you divide two functions, you're going to have a restriction on your domain. So let's do part A, which is f of x plus g of x. So f of x is 2x minus 3, g of x is 3x plus 7. So f of x plus g of x equals 5x minus 10. Oh, and I should tell you that f plus g of x means the same thing as f of x plus g of x. And f minus g of x means the same thing as f of x minus g of x, and so on. So part B, we have to do f of x minus g of x. So f of x is 2x minus 3, and then we have to minus g of x, which of course means we have to put it in parentheses. And so when you distribute the parentheses, that makes it negative 3x plus 7. So we get an answer of negative x plus 4. Part C is f of x times g of x. So that's 2x minus 3 times 3x minus 7. And so that's going to be 6x squared. Let's see, that's minus 14, and that's minus 9. So what is that? Negative 23x plus 21. I'm sorry, the book. And then part D, f of x over g of x. So that's going to be 2x minus 3 over 3x minus 7. Of course, you remember from a previous chapter that I can't cancel or reduce anything, so that answer is done. But since there's an x on the bottom, we do have a restriction. The 3x minus 7 can't be 0. So when you add your 7 and divide by 3, you get x can't be 7/3. Or in interval notation, you could say this. Okay? All right. So let's see what this is saying. So this is saying f minus g of negative 4. So that does mean the same thing as f of negative 4 minus g of negative 4. So I would find f of negative 4 by plugging negative 4 squared in. By plugging negative 4 in for x. So that's 16 plus 12. So f of negative 4 is 28. And then I could find g of negative 4, which is 5 minus x. So g of negative 4 is 5 minus negative 4. So g of negative 4 is 9. And then to get the answer, you take f of negative 4, which is 28, and you subtract g of negative 4, which is 9. And so you get a final answer of 19. All right, so let's do this last one, and this will be the end of video 1. So, we have to take f of x and add it to g of x. So f of x plus g of x is x squared minus 3x, and then plus 5 minus x. So that gives me x squared minus 4x plus 5. So that's what that is. So they want me to take f plus g, which I did, and they want me to times it by h, which is x squared minus 3x plus 5. Oh, I could have worked it a different way. I could have found f of negative 2 and g of negative 2, added them together, found h of negative 2. It's probably quicker that way, even though I've started this way, because I'd have to multiply that together. So f of negative 2, I'm sorry about that, is negative 2 squared minus 3 times negative 2, so 4 plus 6. g of negative 2 is 5 minus negative 2. So g of negative 2 is 7. So f plus g would be 10 plus 7. So 17. And then when I find h of negative 2, that gives me 4. So I plug negative 2 in right there. So that's 4 plus 6 plus 5. Oh, y'all, I'm not feeling good. 4 plus 6 is 11. So h of negative 2 is 11. And then you have to take that and multiply it. So 17 times 11 is 187 is your answer. All right, video number 1 is done.